We have 3 mic holders out there. Just raise your hands. We'll try to get everybody in. And we will go in the back row on the right. Just state your name and affiliation, please.
Roger Wallace, Embassy Austin. Will, we talked to Kirby yesterday about the difficulties of coaching against a good friend, realizing you guys aren't scheming against each other, but what's that dynamic like, coaching against a guy you talk to so often or so close to?
Well, you know, Kirby's a great friend and a guy that I've got a lot of respect for, and really a lot of guys on their staff, including the head coach. So, you know, it's unfortunate somebody's going to be unhappy Thursday night. So you just got to prepare your team well and hope you play well and feel like we will. We've had good preparation. Our players have worked awfully hard, and just understand that you're going against some good coaches and some good players in a big game.
Down the middle on the left.
Seth Kovar from KXXV in Waco. Guys, just to the players, been here for about a day, and there's so many distractions here. How do you avoid those distractions and focus on the big game?
Well, really, you know, we're here for the game and everything, so we just, you know, we just practicing hard, getting ready for the game, and kind of like putting everything else to the side and just focusing on what we got to do to get ready for the game.
And we realize that the fun in this is in winning. So as much fun as it is to come out and be in California, have a good time, we realize that it's important to win. So we're going out and practicing hard and working hard and also enjoying the atmosphere.
On the back on the right.
Bob Ballou, CBS Austin. Coach, is there any kind of, I know you said we'd waste a lot of ink on this, but is there any kind of tendency in the is there anything to guard against in overthinking when you're in a game against people you know so well?
Well, I think, you know, as far as the game's concerned, it's going to come down to the 2 football teams and those 7 or 8 plays in the game that determine the outcome of it. And you don't know when they're going to come, but I don't think so. I think that we both 2 really good staffs, really good coaching staffs, really good players on both sides of the ball. When you have this much time, regardless of who you're going against, you can't overthink yourself. As far as your preparation and the things you carry in the game. And that's what you got to be careful of when you have this much time, because you don't want to do too much. It's still one game. You got to look at it as a situation of, you know, we're preparing just like we would in a normal 1-week situation when you got 4 practices to get ready to play. And so that's what you got to be careful of, regardless of who you're playing against, is to make sure you don't do so much that your kids are thinking instead of reacting on game day.
In the middle on the right.
Mike Rada, ABC in Birmingham. This is for Will and Sam. You look at their running game, the 2-headed monster, Ingram and Richardson, and then you throw Upchurch in the mix. From a tackling standpoint, how difficult is that for your defense?
Well, I think the biggest concern in this much of a layoff is tackling for a defensive coach, because we run thud tempo and we stay up, we bring our feet on the tackles, and you know, you don't want to scrimmage as much because of a fear of injury, you know, coming into a ball game when you need to be healthy and you need to have your guys fresh. So you know, Ingram and Richardson and Upchurch are outstanding backs. Obviously winning the Heisman Trophy says enough for itself, and we think Richardson's an outstanding player as a true freshman and has done a great job for them this year. So tackling is always an issue when you have this much time of layoff going into a bowl game, but we've worked hard at getting ourselves in position to make plays, to make tackles, and that's what you got to do against this offense.
And they've got some really good backs. You look at Ingram, the Heisman Trophy winner. Richardson's a great back as well, but we realize, you know, you got to tackle. That's what football's all about on the defensive side, tackling. So we know we got to tackle and make plays and stop the running game.
Mike Deverly from Fox 6 in Birmingham. This question is for the players. We were at practice the other day, and you guys warm up to some upbeat music and that type thing. And I know other schools do it too. Has that been a tradition that's going on for a while? Is it something just part of you guys' personality, like to have fun, be loose before practice? Just talk about that.
Well, I've been here for 5 years, and you know, I came in as a freshman, and they were doing the same thing. It's just, you know, getting ready for practice, relax, you know, just out there having fun. You know, it's all about having fun. If you're not having fun, you know, no need to be doing it. But we just having fun and, you know, just getting ready for practice.
Yeah, and like Muck said, I mean, football is a tough sport, so you got to have a little bit of fun in there. So the pregame music it's fun to, you know, get ready, get excited for practice. Then once we go to work, though, we're going to work. So
Down the middle on the right.
Castle News 8 Austin for the players. Do you pride yourselves at all at being the top rushing defense in the country? And a little more on Ingram. Is it exciting to get the opportunity to possibly shut down the Heisman Trophy winner? Is that something y'all think about?
You know, we take great pride in what we do, and we've been, pretty good on defense this year, and we get a chance, go up against a good back in Ingram. He's a Heisman Trophy winner, so it'll be a great challenge for us, and can't wait.
Yeah, we're always out to kind of prove ourselves week in and week out. You know, we know we have a good defense, but we always want to do more and overachieve. So this will be a good opportunity to kind of show the world what we got.
Back left corner.
Jamar Webster, ABC Waco. Guys, the city of Austin always seems to travel well. You guys got the fan base. What does it mean for you to have the fan support, this game especially, to have them travel all the way to Southern California?
It just shows that we have a lot of fans all across the world, and like you said, we do have a great fan base, and I met people all week long, rooting for us and saying they're not from Texas. They're from all over, and I mean, it's great to know that you got fans and they come out here, to be a part of this with us.
Yeah. Austin's a great city. We got some great fans, and we love all of them. We appreciate them coming at basically every game. Look at games like OU, it's 50-50, diehard fans. So we really appreciate it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Right in the front here.
A.J. Hoffman, The Zone in Austin. Who's the best running back you guys have seen up until this point, in your opinions, all three of you?
I feel like we've faced some good backs all year. Obviously, not the Heisman Trophy winner. So we're looking forward to the opportunity Thursday night.
Yeah, I mean, it's great backs out there. This one, he just has the title, Heisman Trophy winner. But there's great backs, in the Big 12. And, we face great backs all year long, but this one, it's going to be a big one.
And Ingram's obviously, like everyone said, the Heisman Trophy winner. So we're going to go out there to try and stop him, see what we can do against him.
Go on the left in the middle.
Well, when you got to Texas, what were some of the first things you felt like you had to establish with this defense, and what was the talent level like when you first got there as opposed to when you were at LSU?
Well, I felt like the talent level was on par with everywhere I've been. Very good. We got really good football players, and Coach Brown and the staff have done an outstanding job of recruiting good character guys that play hard and are very talented. I think the draft is very evident of that. But I think more than anything, whenever you walk into a new situation, you've got to evaluate your players, what they can do, what they can handle. You've got to be yourself in the temperament of what you want, and we pride ourselves in being a blue-collar, overachieving group, and that's what we practice that way, we meet that way, we walk through that way, we play that way. And we've had good results our first year, and we've improved in our second year, and we're looking forward to Thursday night, and again, on a long history of playing good defense at Texas.
On the back row left.
Brad Rodisi, CBS, Birmingham. Will, when you prepare for Alabama, how much do you study just Alabama or the teams that go against them, the defenses that have had maybe some success in stopping them?
Well, obviously you try to familiar yourself as much schematically in what they do and how they try to attack different looks. But we're Texas. We're going to do what we do, and we don't copy anybody else.